What if your computer wasn't on your desk, your TV wasn't on your wall, and your workspace wasn't limited by physical screens at all? That's exactly what Apple is betting on with the Apple Vision Pro, a spatial computing headset that isn't just another VR device, but potentially the next major evolution of how we interact with digital information. Today, I'm breaking down what Apple Vision Pro actually is, why it's fundamentally different from every other headset, and what this means for business, entertainment, productivity, and the future of computing. Let's dive in. Apple Vision Pro is Apple's first spatial computer, not a VR headset, not AR glasses, but something entirely new. Instead of transporting you into a fully virtual world, Vision Pro overlays digital content into your real environment. You still see your room, your desk, and the people around you. But now, apps, screens, videos, and 3D content exist naturally in that space. There are no controllers, no keyboard strapped to your hands, no awkward gestures. You control everything using your eyes to select, your hands to tap and scroll, your voice to dictate. It feels less like using technology and more like interacting with the world itself. And that's Apple's core innovation here, making computing disappear into the environment instead of trapping you inside a device. Most headsets before Vision Pro were built for gaming or niche enterprise use. They're bulky, isolating, and designed around motion controllers. Apple flipped that model completely. Vision Pro is standalone. No PC, no phone, no cables. Pass-through first, meaning the real world is always visible. Precision controlled, using eye tracking accurate enough to select individual UI elements just by looking. The headset contains over 12 cameras, multiple depth sensors, a custom Apple-designed chip stack, displays so sharp each eye sees more pixels than a 4K TV. That level of fidelity matters because it removes the biggest barrier to VR adoption: discomfort, nausea, and friction. Instead of feeling like you're wearing tech, Vision Pro feels like the tech is just there. That's why Apple calls it spatial computing, not virtual reality. The most disruptive thing about Vision Pro isn't the hardware, it's the interface. For over 40 years, computing has been limited to a screen, a keyboard, a mouse or touch screen. Vision Pro replaces that with infinite canvas, natural gestures, eye-based targeting. You can pin multiple monitors around your room, resize apps to movie theater scale, place documents beside physical objects, watch videos that wrap around your environment. Imagine editing video while your timeline floats in front of you, your preview monitor sits to your left, your script sits to your right, and none of it requires a physical screen. This isn't just immersive, it's spatially organized computing, which mirrors how humans naturally think and work. That's a massive shift. Plenty of companies have tried AR and VR. Very few succeeded beyond niche markets. Apple's advantage comes from 4 things. 1. Hardware integration. Apple controls the chips, the sensors, the displays, the OS, and the ecosystem, allowing optimization no competitor can easily match. DV, UI slips Vietra UX obsession. Apple doesn't ship technology until it feels natural. Vision Pro's eye and hand tracking isn't just functional, it's intuitive within minutes. 3. Developer ecosystem. Every existing iPad and iPhone app can run inside Vision Pro, meaning it launched with thousands of apps instantly, not years later. 4. Consumer trust. When Apple enters a new category, people pay attention, not because it's first, but because it's usually the first to make the experience usable at scale. This combination is why Vision Pro isn't just a gadget, it's a platform launch. This headset isn't primarily about gaming, it's about work. For professionals, Vision Pro enables you can replace physical monitors entirely with virtual ones. Perfect for remote work, digital nomads, creators, developers, and traders. Editors, designers, architects, and 3D artists can manipulate assets in real space instead of flat screens. Medical training, mechanical repair, manufacturing workflows, and safety simulations can happen in fully immersive environments. Instead of Zoom grids, Meetings become shared spatial rooms with persistent objects and documents. This shifts work from screen-based productivity to environment-based productivity, a completely new mental model. Vision Pro also fundamentally changes how we consume media. You can watch movies on a virtual 100-foot screen, experience 3D content without glasses, view spatial photos and videos that feel emotionally real, play immersive games without losing awareness of your surroundings. Instead of escaping reality, Vision Pro enhances it, blending entertainment with the physical world instead of replacing it. This could redefine home theaters, sports viewing, education content, interactive storytelling. It's not VR gaming, it's presence-based media consumption. Apple Vision Pro isn't about this generation of hardware, it's about what comes next. Every major platform shift follows this pattern. Desktops to laptops, laptops to smartphones, smartphones to spatial computing. Vision Pro is Apple's first step toward lightweight AR glasses. Always-on ambient computing. Screenless digital environments. This headset is the Macintosh of spatial computing, expensive, early, imperfect, but foundational. In 5 to 10 years, we may not think of screens as objects anymore. We'll think of information as something that simply exists in space around us. And Vision Pro is Apple planting its flag in that future. Yes, Vision Pro is expensive. Yes, it's heavy. Yes, it's not mass market yet, but neither was the first iPhone, the first MacBook Air, the first Apple Watch. Early versions established the ecosystem, developer behavior, and user expectations, not mass adoption. Apple isn't selling a product yet. They're building a platform decade. Apple Vision Pro isn't revolutionary because it's immersive. It's revolutionary because it removes screens, eliminates controllers, merges digital and physical space, and introduces a new interaction model for computing itself. This is the first real step toward a world where computing becomes invisible, embedded into the environment rather than locked inside devices. That's not just a new product. That's a new computing paradigm. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Would you use a headset like this for work, entertainment, or both? And if you want more breakdowns on how AI, AR, and emerging tech are reshaping business and everyday life, I'll see you in the next video.